true.
A report coming from the 2025 12-scale European Championships in Belgium. In particular, we're going to focus on the Schumacher junior team.
So I'm here at the Euros in the Schumacher pits. This looks like a lot of trouble right here. Youth Schumacher team, how did it go?
P15, P35, Pinion, clapped himself, so 75.
Well, you're all beating me, I think. So tell me about the story of yesterday. Who wants to start?
I had some people that I could easily get past, and then there was one or two people that my time was similar.
Yeah.
Then we tested some different tyres, we put Ks on. It was way better. We changed the front end. So I got seeded into heat 9.
Heat 9? This is getting at the sharp end, isn't it?
And now overall I'm P15.
Freddie, what's your story?
Well, I was seeded into heat 4 and there was everybody around me was so much slower. And when I was trying to get 3 consecutive laps, I just couldn't get 3 clean laps in.
Little tip, Freddie's not good at consecutive laps, he's good for 8 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good for 8 minutes, but I crashed and I think I just let my anger get out and I just crashed for a minute. Like, I think I crashed every single time.
He flew on the straight, he tried flying, but it didn't work.
Freddie, I think you and your control of your emotion has really got better and better this year, which is I think why you're getting so fast now. What are you doing in your head to help yourself with what happens when it doesn't go so well?
My competitive attitude is just like not to win, but to just drive and try and have fun.
That's amazing. It's just amazing. How's Alfie doing?
Yeah, he's doing alright. He had a bit of misfortune in the first quali.
Yeah.
Clipped the outside barrier and unfortunately broke the bearing in the axle. Yeah, he's seeded well for his first Euros. And,
amazingly well.
He's doing really well.
Yeah, there's a real risk he can beat me.
Yeah.
Alfie and James Hart. How has it been going?
What?
Your first Euros. How old are you?
10.
10? Oh my gosh. You're younger than I was when I started. Who's setting your car up? Are you doing it or is your dad doing it?
Dad and Mum.
What you been doing, Mum? Nothing. So, Alfie, tell me about your setup. What's on your car? What tyres are you using? You don't know. So you don't know, it just gets put down and you drive it. That's very professional.
Yeah. So,
And do you set his car up exactly the same as yours?
not exactly. I normally make it a little bit safer for him.
Okay.
So slightly less front end. Go-to adjustment normally a spring rate harder
Okay.
on the front.
What happened in your first qualifying run?
You hit the outside barrier, didn't you? You broke the bearing.
I've done that this weekend as well. So what are you going to do for this next one? How are you going to drive? You're going to be a bit calmer?
Yeah.
Slow is fast. You look scared. So Richard, Dad, Freddie, lad, how's it going?
I think it's going quite good, but I think obviously with the first qualifying I didn't do too well. Obviously I crashed quite a bit, and I hopefully nothing broke on the car.
For me, I think with your temperament, you're my most improved driver, I think, of the year. I mean, Andrea is already a cool piece of kit, but I think you're learning to control what goes on in your head, and I think you're just doing a super job, and you just need to keep going. What's it like having Lewis as a bigger brother, because he's fast?
Well, and then I've always got someone to look up to and trying to beat, so obviously I'm going to try and beat him. Hopefully I'm going to beat him soon.
Yeah. What's it like having two lads that are on it?
Expensive.
Really?
No, it's really good that they're both into it. Something I did when I was young. I was never very good, not as good as these two. But yeah, it's just coming to these big meetings, really good fun. Spending good time with your sons. It's really good.
Do you have expectations? Do you go, oh, I'll be disappointed if I don't make this or whatever? What have you got your mindset on?
I've got my mindset on the C final, because obviously that will be an improvement of Sicily
from last year.
Yeah, and that would put you in the top 30 drivers in Europe. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
That's pretty good, yeah. I think he can do it. I mean, you know, he was running good in that first qualifying until he had an accident and then lost his head for a minute. But, you know, he had good pace, set the fastest lap in his heat. So if he keeps it all together for 8 minutes, I can't see any reason why he can't.
I've got all the maturity and temperament, but my talent is going down and down and down, and your talent's coming up and up and up, and your maturity's increasing. So the trouble is, I've seen this happen before. Ollie Payne started, I thought, yeah, I've got you because you're a kid. I've got you. And then he went by me, and then that's the end.
Yeah, you don't see him again.
I don't see him again. And you've gone by me this year, haven't you? Easy.
Yeah.
What's it like? What's it like running Andrea?
Okay, it's so stressful for me, more than for him, as you all know. Yeah, I think he's doing great.
I only started a year ago.
Yeah, here you go. So it's amazing. His driving skill has improved a lot.
I was racing with you at Tamworth. I'm probably about 2 years ago, and I could still beat you because you'd be fast and then you'd crash, and then fast and then crash, and then what happens then is he stops crashing, and then he's just
let's say he's crashing
all
less.
that's left then is fast. How old are you?
I'm 12. Freddie's the oldest.
Freddie's the oldest. How old are you, Freddie? Are you 13? Okay.
And Alfie's 10.
10 is, this is serious stuff for a 10-year-old. Now, what people might not know is that you make the tyres, don't you?
Yeah, I make the
So
contest
it's not
tires.
so expensive.
Obviously, I work for Schumacher Racing.
Yeah.
And we started the project 15 years ago now.
15 years ago you started Contact. Now, is Andrea beating me because you've got some really special tyres in your box that nobody else is allowed to use?
I believe nobody. I'm sure that nobody believe it, but no, it's got exactly the same.
They came from the store, so they're not modified at any way, shape or form.
Go over that second line now into.
So Whitelocks, what's the story?
True story. Stocks a struggle, mod's going alright.
Stocks a struggle, mod's going all right. Where are you placed in mod?
10.
That's amazing. That's really well done. Wow. And what's wrong with the stock car?
Can't find a good balance with the car.
So is it basically set up the same as your mod car, but one car feels great and the other one doesn't? Have you thought about just putting the stock motor in the mod car? Yeah, I've thought about that.
We went to a setup very similar to what Sam has, because Sam's obviously doing very well.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for Finn. So we're going to play around with some other stuff.
Yeah. Are you still on the wider front end?
Yes.
Yeah. Sam Colt, you were super quick yesterday. Your 3-lap pace was absolutely stunning. Where did you seed?
I seeded 4th overall.
4th. I mean, that's only 4th in Europe. I mean, you know, come on. Can we have a look at the car?
Yeah, absolutely. Aerox Lipos, Summer Servo, Hobby Wing, speed control and motor. The amazing Contact tyres. I've got payphone on.
You're very on message this morning.
Exactly.
Let me just make sure we get the sponsors in.
There you go.
Because Sam's chosen to be on message.
I've chosen to go with the green front spring.
Yeah.
I tried it
you've
early
gone
on.
soft.
It makes the car less sensitive on initial turn-in, but really nice on mid-to-exit rotation, and ultimately it's allowing me to be really precise in the chicane sections and still have plenty of steering.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you for taking us through that, and we wish you luck today. Stick it in the A.
Hopefully.
Right, let's have a roundup. How's it going?
So out of the juniors, I'm first.
Are you really top junior?
Yeah, for now, top junior. It didn't go to plan. I was hoping to go up the field pretty quickly, but
Where did you start? You're in the C, aren't you?
I'm in the B.
You're in the B final.
Yeah.
You're top 20.
Top 20, yeah, and then it's all to play for A3.
Team Hearts. Report, please.
First one didn't go very well.
Okay.
Came back. Second one.
Eight.
Oh, 8.
Yeah.
Second one. I came third.
I watched that run. That was very mature.
10 years old, I'm over the moon.
10-year-old. I've been doing this since I was 17 back in 1978, and you're beating me, so that's pretty smart.
You're in the seat, you've got a second and a sixth. So that puts you top 30 in the whole of Europe. Question, been a good experience for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I would like to win, but I can never always win.
Yeah.
Try and get second.
So Richard, how proud are you right now?
Very proud. Yeah, managed to set the fastest lap. He was flying. Unfortunately, in the second final, he collided with the car on the second corner. Got to stop, go for it. So put him to the back of the pack. So he just needs to be careful at the start of the race.
I've missed watching Lewis race.
Yes,
but
me too.
But you know what? I think it's been good for Freddie.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Lewis looks after himself these days.
I know he does. He's turned into a pretty capable young man.
I'm still chief tyre chewer, so there's one good thing. Instead of chewing this amount of tyres that I've done for Freddie, it's half what it would have been if Lewis was here. So.
Yeah. Any pressure?
Loads.
Well, he's got a chance for second.
Oh yeah. He's got the pace.
Freddie goes, keeps his fourth place, coming in now. So this is the B final featuring Andrea. How are you feeling about this?
Nervous, really.
So Andrea took a tap there, but he's ended up with Chase behind him. I think the ref called Andrea to give Chase his place back because obviously there was a tap. Now Andrea is such a cool-hearted guy that the first thing he's going to do is do exactly what the ref's asking him to do. There he's had that fair and square, so he did the right thing, he gave the place back and then he took it. So that's Andrea now clear of Chase. There's Andrea now, white car entering the straight. Here he comes, cool as you like. The Aero's checking the scores. Is this for the youth championship? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. There's Finn in fourth place. That was Andrea coming off a bit upset because he's just lost out to Finn, I think, on the overall youth championship. But that's how it goes, and he's a really good-natured lad, and it won't be long before he bounces back from that. So, but I won't stick a camera in front of his face right now. So, Pete, 12th UK 12th section chairman. What for you has been the crowning glory of this European Championships?
I think our juniors. I think our 5 juniors who have come here, they've impressed everybody, they've made so many friends, and they have driven superbly. Finley and Chase Macklin.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right,
now,
so
I almost have been ignoring those guys for me because they're mature racers, but how old are those guys?
So the age limit for EFRA is 17 on the 1st of January of the year.
Okay.
Well, I think Finley is 15.
Yeah.
And I know that Chase is 14.
Is Chase only 14?
Yeah, he might be 5 foot and a huge amount, but he's only 14.
Oh my gosh, we're breeding some mature young men.
I think you would be careful what you're saying about the breeding bit, but yes.
Officially junior European champion in their lap 13.52.
Stop posing, you poser. What a load of posers.
I've got to get the sponsors in, that's the rule. I've got to get the sponsors. I think we've all done well in our own ways. Our first Euros.
That's a great.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera. Yeah, right. Well, this video isn't about me, but I ended up 60th. It was the back of the F final. A bit disappointing, really. I did have a really challenging time with the car, especially on finals day, and I ended up bending a chassis on the metal barriers that they have here at Belgium, and I had to do a complete chassis change. I nearly gave in on that final day, but in the end, I'm really glad I did race, because I had a couple of good races once I got the car straightened out and put a new chassis on it. So all's well that ends well. Certainly it would appear that I'm going to continue to get slower and these lads are going to get faster. I'll leave the last words to the lads.
I think I've improved the most.
You've improved the most. Yeah, you've done amazingly well. Well done, guys.